it's Liz from Old Stables Crafts. Thank you very much for joining me again today for another Simple Stamping Saturday, because the weekend's here, so we do Simple Stamping Saturday on a Saturday. I'm using the Nothing's Better Than stamp set. I've been using this quite a lot recently, but I am getting away from the cocktails. Today I am looking at one of my favourite things, coffee. I am a real coffee snob, so this is just perfect for me. I'm going to be using Very Vanilla today. I'm not going to show you the card before I've made it, so just saying, sometimes one just has to, have a few secrets. Let's face it, you'll have seen the card as the thumbnail, so you've kind of seen it anyway. So I'm going to start with, if I can lay my hands on it, there it is, my Early Espresso ink. I'm going to build this card in a slightly odd way, don't need the envelope for the moment, because I want to get the spacing right. So I'm going to start by stamping "And Be Awesome" at the very bottom of my card, and you'll notice that I'm going landscape, not portrait. So that's that. Then I'm going to have today's plan and pop that towards the top left of my card. And then I'm going to grab coffee, and that is going to come here. Then I'm going to do the outside of my coffee cups. So I'm going to pop this one about there, and then this one about there, and then this one, oh, I didn't do that terribly well, I can solve that. This one I'm going to pop so that it's as between the two as I can get it. Now, this I didn't ink up properly. If you've got them, the key to that are these Stampin' Right markers, particularly if it's just a straight line, because you can just come in and touch up. You can try and overstamp it, but they're photopolymer. You might be okay. Right, Petal Pink and the infill, because this is a two-step stamp set, and because we've got a nice dark outline, it's actually quite easy, famous last words, to pop the inside into the cup. So there we go. They're meant to have a little bit of a gap around the outline, so between the solid and the outline. So don't worry too much about getting them absolutely ping on in the middle. It really doesn't matter. So that is almost our card done. But I wanted to add a little bit more. I'm going to need to do the envelope as well. Actually, I'll do the envelope now while I've got the bits out that I need. So all I'm going to do for the envelope is pop another cup on the outside. So there's our cup, and then get our Petal Pink again and fill that in. And then, as I say, I'm going to do something. I want this to have more, well, just more really. So pop that down. So there's our cup, nicely popped on the outside of our stamp set. So I've grabbed the basic pattern decorative masks. These are in the annual catalogue. You get 4. You get a sort of woodland scene, some squirrels, and a sort of almost like feather or leaf pattern. But you also get the dots, which is what I am using today. The trick is to get these back into the packet without them catching. Let's see if I can manage it. Just about. Just about. They've caught on something, but I will fiddle with that later. So I've got my dots. And I've got a piece of washi tape which has been sort of de-stuck, and that's just at the top there, and I'm going to pop the line across the top of where the fold is. And then I've got a crumb cake dauber. I'm going to pop a little bit more ink on. So I'm just going to press ink into the lid and then pick this up and sort of swirl it around. Yes, I have got glycerin on, and this is my glycerin, which I just got. I think I actually got it online, but you can get it in the baking aisle of your supermarket. So it's easy to get hold of. Now, what I want to do is have some dots coming up this way, but without going over the cups. So I'm going to kind of swirl the ink on, keeping an eye on where the cups are, because I don't want the ink to go over the cups that I've already got there. So don't mind going into where the cups are, but I don't want them to go over the cups. And just sort of like that, and then fade out a little. And that is all I want. So really just a little bit of something, just to add a bit of interest to the rest of the card. And then fold this in half, grab my, I always lose it when I need it, bone folder. It was there. I know it was there. And it is. It's just I can't see it for looking. Right in front of me. Right. There we go. So there is our lovely card, all made, and our matching envelope. So this was the one I made earlier, also with the matching envelope. And you can see that they're not exactly the same. The placement's a little different, but they are the same card. So those are my quick, simple cards. Then to step them up, the first one I have done, I've swirled the crumb cake in the background and then popped the mask on and gone over it with soft suede ink. But again, very much the same sort of idea. Then I've stamped these on very vanilla and fussy cut them. I've got a little bit of the brushed metallic, and this is the mid-tone of the brushed metallic, and just stamped and trimmed with this. And I have used the Banner's Pick a Punch to get the angles, but obviously I have trimmed down quite a lot from the sizes of the punch. This is just in early espresso still, and again everything else is pretty much as you would expect. I've got soft suede as my matte, and then petal pink as my background, so my card base, because I've used petal pink for the cups. And then this is my really stepped up version, so I've got the brushed metallic as my matte. I've heat embossed my cups and then stamped the inside, so I've done it exactly the same way round. I've done the outline and then the ink in the middle. This I have die cut using the dies from the matching die set, the Love You More die set, and it's actually the coffee and the cup die that I've used. For the background, again, it was crumb cake, but this time I used Versamark, and just splodged through my mask with Versamark and heat embossed with gold embossing powder. I've just stamped straight onto the background for this, and then because I've got the coffee there. And what I would say is I've actually gutted this mat, so there's a hole here in the brushed metallic, and I've die cut the coffee, and I also got these two little bits out of it, and I've got this bit left as well. So I haven't wasted all of that lovely metallic. But there you are, you see. So we've got our quick, simple are stepped up and are even more stepped up. Very easy to fussy cut these shapes, just, you know, if you don't have the cut and emboss machine, although why wouldn't you have the cut and emboss machine? It's amazing. Do remember that we've got the Get and Go starter kit promotion. So if you want the cut and emboss machine, you can put it into your starter kit and you save a lot of money by doing that, because you can put £130 worth of items into your starter kit. The cut and emboss machine is 112, so you've still got £18 left, plus you're going to get the Queen Anne's lace stamp set, let me read this properly, Queen Anne's lace stamp set, the So Much Love stamp set, a pack of rhinestone, the basic rhinestones, and you're going to get card bases and card pieces to make 16 cards. You will need the inks and the blocks and those sorts of things, but you can get 16 cards, eight of each of 2 designs. Amazing value. All for just £190, free postage. Sorry, £190? £99? Duh! Or €129 if you're in France, Germany, Austria or the Netherlands. I would love to welcome you to my team. So do have a think about that, because it really is a fantastic time to join. You'll get a discount of at least 20% up until the end of January at the very least. It could be longer than that depending on how much you buy or sell. Not that you have to sell. You do not have to sell. You can just be one of my team of crafters, and that would be fantastic. I'm procrastinating. No, I'm not. I'm waffling. I'm doing something anyway, and I should stop. Thank you very much indeed for joining me today. Have a fantastic Saturday. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you again very soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.